It's been a while, y'all. Welcome back.
It's been forever. Okay, we gonna get you from 0 to 90 today. I'm like, excuse me. I was like,
which that
what?
I'm like,
that did not happen.
She was in the parking lot. Sat in the car and was enjoying my hot food. And then I was like, my brush is broke. She sent me a picture. I was like, oh my God.
Are you pranking me right now?
Are you?
No.
Walk in, graced up, First thing, first gotta show love. We pop out, God's hands on us. What they talking about? God's hands on us. Walk in.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's Danielle. How you doing?
It's Dana. Back up into another video.
Finally.
Yeah. It's been a while, y'all. Welcome back.
It's been forever. So last time y'all heard from us was what, August last year?
Yeah, August last year.
That's
and mind y'all, we recorded. I'm gonna talk. Mind y'all,
you just said it's too hard to talk.
Mind y'all, we recorded like a question and answer, whatever, and I think it was March of this year, but we have to re-record it. So that's what we're doing now.
Here's what's been going on since August. My recovery was interesting. I had some bumps in the road of recovery. I mean, like, that's pretty much normal when you have a surgery. Some days where I was like, oh yeah, I'm got this, I'm doing good. And then other days I'm like, I can't move my leg. So that's how it was a lot of the time. But I thank God for my family and even this annoying little girl right here.
So let's take out through the process. Sorry, I thought I was gonna talk next.
I was gonna say, I thank God for my family. I thank God for that little girl right there, because without them, I would not be walking today, and without a lot of prayers, of course, either. Let me start with day one of the surgery. I don't remember too much of what happened when I got back home because I was knocked out most of the time. The first few days after surgery, I remember some parts I don't remember because they had me on some heavy medication, so I was like sedated for like a few days. And my parents are okay, it's time for you to come off because my house is very loud, and when it gets to the point to where I don't hear anything and I'm like knocked out cold and my sister is running around the house acting crazy and I don't hear her, my parents are okay, you need to come off. So I came off. It was just
the fact that we didn't want her addicted to medication.
After my surgery, I ended up going to church and stuff, and that was really fun, but then again, I will never do that again because I was in a lot of pain going to 2 church services, and I was in a lot of pain. I was on crutches and stuff. People were like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm here to support.
Week after we went to church, and then we had another church service to go to, so we went to that too. So yeah, we went to a lot of, well, not a lot of events. Actually we did, because Danielle, we went to football games when Danielle had surgery.
Oh my God.
And that was crazy because one of the games that was so good, she couldn't go because it was raining. Like, it literally started raining, and you can't get your leg and stuff wet when you have surgery.
I had stitches in, like, at that point, I had my stitches in. I was about a week post-op, and the game I wanted to go to, I could not go. I was like, I want to go so bad. I could not go.
She didn't go no more to any games until like later on in the year, because like we didn't want to risk her going. And then like we had rough weather last year, so like every time we had an away game, it was raining, so Danielle would just stay home. But then later on, when she like had her brace, then she was able to go.
I had fun at all the games and stuff. It was just hard for me to get to get there and to actually like sit down and like try to find room for me to sit down because my leg is stuck like this. So the whole time I'm like sitting, what are they doing? Sorry y'all, the whole time I'm sitting on the bleachers and my leg is like this the whole time, and then my crutches are like nearby and stuff. So it was hard for like the first few months, and then y'all, going back to school, oh my God, that was a whole hassle on its own because I was talking to this organization at school that's supposed to take care of students when they have surgeries and stuff. They didn't do that, so I was screwed. So pretty much I kept asking, I'm like, can I get a cart that could take me from this side of campus to the other, because campus is huge and I was on crutches. I'm like, there's no way in the world that I'm gonna make it to my class within 10 minutes on crutches during rush time as well. So Dana had to end up taking me and driving me around campus every time I had class.
So there was at a certain point, y'all, where the people who actually did help her out, they did end up like giving her chairs and stuff in the classroom.
Yeah, they gave me chairs.
But that's like the most that they did.
That was it.
Some of them, I think, like some of the teachers knew that they don't have surgery.
Yeah, because I had to tell them.
And then other ones knew from them, from our, what's it called?
Organization. So in some cases they were helpful, but when I had talked to them before I had surgery, they said, oh yeah, we can get you a card, like we can get you this. The time came, oh, we can get you a card, maybe call this number. I'm like, what? So I'm calling around, they like, oh, we don't do that for students like you, that's for athletes. I'm like, okay, well like what do I have to do to get a card, because I'm not gonna be stuck around campus.
Yeah, so by the time
it was hard.
By the time we had started, we were trying to figure out like a routine, because usually we have our own routine on going on campus and then going to classes.
Yeah, I be going.
We had to figure out like where to park at, and then like how far our classes were. So we even had to adjust our classes. Like, okay, we have to go to class together at this time, and then if we don't have class together, then we have to just drop it or like do something else. So there was a time where Danielle had class at 12 and I didn't have a class, so I would literally she would leave our one class early, like maybe like 30 minutes early or so.
Me and Dana had a class at 10:30 to 11:50. I would leave at 11:30, 11:20 just so I can start going to the next building. That's how long it would take me to get there.
She would have that class at 12 and then I would leave, go get us lunch, and then go take her lunch, literally. So it would be days like that would just be like crazy. And those days were what, Tuesdays and Thursdays, right?
Tuesdays and Thursdays were our worst days. Like
those are crazy. And in those days usually were football game days on Thursdays or Fridays, so it was just a lot.
Wednesdays too.
Wednesdays? Yeah. Oh wow. So yeah, it was a lot going on, and I'm glad they recovered. Cause oh my gosh, y'all, we didn't even talk about the therapy.
Physical therapy.
They don't have therapy days on Mondays.
It was Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It was 2 days
I
a
was
week.
gonna get to that one. But the Mondays, I feel like Mondays was the worst, because we had a class and then we had to hurry up, eat lunch, and then go straight over there, y'all. It was like, it was a lot.
Yeah, but it was like, wait, which class was that? I don't even remember. The class we had on Mondays?
Monday and Wednesdays?
I don't remember. I don't remember the time, but I do remember me and Dana rushing, leaving campus every Monday just so we can stuff our face with something to eat, and then I would go to physical therapy at 1:30. Last semester alone, it was hard, and then plus me with physical therapy, I was having a hard time because being that my leg was locked for like 6 weeks. By the time came, they took my stitches out, and then once they took out, they said, okay, you can start therapy. I started therapy. My therapist said, okay, we're gonna get you from 0 to 90 today. I'm like, excuse me? I was like, what? That did not happen. I got to 30.
I think they just said that because like they didn't want Dale to be worried in a way.
I mean, I thought he was joking, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I think they also wanted to push her because the therapist Danielle had I like him. He was super nice.
Yeah,
but he kept her.
He was nice.
He kept her working every day, and it was good. It was really good. So
he kept me going. So shout out to my therapist, because I wouldn't. Well, therapist and his assistant, because I wouldn't gotten to where I was a lot quicker if it wasn't for them. But there was some days where I would come in and I'd be stressed out, and he would like ask me if I'm okay, and then like there's times where I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, and then he like, all right, we're gonna let you relax a little bit today. I'm like, man. so like he could kind of tell if like on days when like I could push through, other days I was like, no, I want to go home. Yeah. But he worked with me, and then the whole time I was at therapy, Dana would be in the corner giving me bug eyes like, are you done yet? I'm like,
nah, y'all, them therapy sessions would be 2 hours max.
An hour and a half to 2.
Because they be like, okay, it's gonna be in 30 minutes to an hour, but they be extending it and they don't tell nobody. I'm like,
yeah, like okay, they had a habit of adding exercises on me. I'm like, oh, that was done.
Yeah, I literally could just dropped her off and then left and they came back. But I never did that. I stayed the whole entire time. Most times I was there with her.
Yeah, my parents came. I mean, there was a few times where my little brother had came and he was looking like,
yeah, it's a drawn out process, but Yeah, it was crazy. I remember one time, y'all, Daniel had one on the Friday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. And it was me, Daniel, my parents, and we all was like, we're hungry. We're finna go out to breakfast. So we literally...
They left me?
We literally... No, you came with us. We all went to Cracker Barrel and ate, and it was like nobody in the restaurant. And it was fun.
Oh, that was like 6 in the morning.
Yeah, that was like 6
that
or
time.
7.
Yeah, that
6
time.
or 7 in the morning. Yeah, well, that was fun. There's been some good moments and Daniel's surgery, but all the other moments too has been like stressful. But I'm glad she got through it, cause
like still going to school full time, and then doing physical therapy 3 times a week, and then still doing church stuff, and then my like doing stuff with the family. It was a lot. It was not easy. I mean, it was at one point where, I mean, like there was a time when I was in physical therapy when it was like a week straight I was stuck at 60 degrees. No matter how hard I tried, I could not break 60. Like, that number traumatized me to this day. 60.
Tell them what you did to break it.
My therapist, he tied my foot to the table, and then like the way that I was sitting on the edge of the chair. I was sitting high up. He tied my foot to the back leg of the table, and then he said, let your leg fall. And my leg would not fall. I'm like, this thing is stuck. And then he was like, no, like, I need you to relax and let your leg just fall over time. That day when he did it, I did end up going to 70, but he was like, that's still not good enough. Like, I need you at 90. So he gets a whole bunch of heating pads and he like wraps it around my leg, and then he's like, I want you to keep going and just keep relaxing. I'm still sitting there. 20 minutes later, I'm like, okay, I gotta be at 90 by now. He comes over, measures me, he's like, you at 75? I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh. That same day, he put me on the bike as well. He said, no, you're getting 90 today. I'm like, this man is trying to kill me. I'm like, oh my God. But I do thank God for him, because the highest that I got that day was 81. So he was like, that's good enough for me. I'm like, oh, thank God. So, and then there was an incident at school where my brace actually broke on me.
Oh my
while
God,
I was in class.
Yeah, so that day, y'all, I had just got back from McDonald's, I think, and I had just sat in the car and was enjoying my hot food, and then I was like, my brace just broke. She sent me a picture. I was like, oh my God. So I literally had to call my parents, and
and at that point I had one crutch, so I was like, I can't go anywhere, like, I'm stuck.
And I think that our dad was somewhere in his car, but our mom was actually on that side of town. So she was able to come on that side of town, and I had to get Danielle out of the classroom. At that time, she wasn't walking yet either.
Yeah, I wasn't
So
walking
she
yet.
wasn't allowed, she wasn't supposed to put pressure on it, except like on her top toe.
Yeah.
So that was crazy, because
the brace broke on me, y'all.
Yeah, I had to wait till my mom got there, and we both had to like walk her out, because she couldn't put full pressure on her yet. Okay, but
sorry, y'all, I came on.
She was close to town. She came in, helped us bring Dale into the car, and then we were able to go to the therapist. That was a whole process, but we were able to get her a brace.
Alright, our camera keeps malfunctioning, so anyway, recovery was good, had its ups and downs, but I made it through. I'm doing a lot better. The only thing I'm experiencing now is just some stiffness, but I'd rather take that than knee dislocation, so I am happy. I haven't had, well, my left leg hasn't dislocated since my surgery, praise God. I'm just having issues with my right one, which I'm gonna get fixed somewhere down the line, because I'm not gonna do this again anytime soon.
Yeah, it was a lot. But yeah, y'all, we thank y'all so much for watching this video. Thank y'all so much for supporting us. And
stay tuned for the next video, because Dana recorded some stuff while I was recovering, and
that was crazy. Y'all see you in the next one.
I can't stand her sometimes.
Thank y'all so much for watching this video. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Hands to the sky, let it rise up north. I was age 9 when I slid off the porch. 6 feet deep, if it wasn't for the source. Young loving